Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Bills News Consolidated. I'm a Part 107 drone pilot. Hope you guys have been all enjoying my series here on the new stadium construction. As you can see, this was posted on January 20th, 2024. Lots of snow, lots of cleaning that these construction workers have had to go through. Just kind of talk you through the whole process. This is about 7 months through the stadium build and just the differences and everything that I've seen really to this point. You can see a lot of the snow being removed, a lot of bobcats, people with shovels. But in this next clip, you're going to see a lot of things happening here, all the work that really goes into it. They have guys just shoveling out their equipment and the rebar and everything that they're using to build the stadium. It really starts with uncovering the snow. So I think progress is definitely going to be a little bit delayed here, although it's been a great start to winter considering the warm conditions and everything. It's just relatively lately all the snow that they've been really having to deal with. But here we could see some guys actually steaming things out. So they have a truck there with a heavy-duty steamer, and you can kind of see at the end of that wand, he's really melting the snow pretty efficiently with it. These guys, I believe what they're doing here is they're also steaming or either sucking water out. You can kind of see the water tank on that truck. So it's either a piece of equipment that's steaming or maybe sucking the ice chunks out. Obviously, there's like a little moat thing. There's a drainage ditch dug out and all the equipment. You can just see guys coming and going, different tractors, different pieces of equipment. It is really an amazing thing to witness, especially from the air. These are the fittings for the pipes. You could see just trying to space them out, have some support in between the long pipes that are going in. And I think this is really for the heated field. You know, a lot of people don't realize this is going to be a grass field, but it's also going to be heated. So this is going to either be part of the heating system, part of drainage, maybe a combination of both. But you're looking at some very, very long pieces there. I would say at least 12 to 20 feet in length. You're going to see these guys actually hear the drone and see the drone. The one guy gives us a nice little friendly point, and they both wave at us here. But these guys are awesome. Yeah, you know, you never see anyone just standing around. Everyone is always committed. Everyone is always working. So the people really doing this job have done a really, really excellent job. The progress through 7 months has just been amazing. You know, you go back to the first video on my series and it just looked like a bunch of chicken scratch on the ground. And now you have this big giant pit. You have the concrete all poured. You have about, I think, 5 or 6 different cranes in there. Cranes are so expensive. I spent 13 years as a property manager, and occasionally we would get cranes, and you have a crane operator that gets paid so much money. I mean, you're looking at nearly $1,000 an hour or more. So to have that many cranes and equipment in here trying to get this thing done, I think this was just a great shot, kind of showing you next to the stadium. But a lot more steaming going on. You could see in the bottom left corner there some sort of covering and steam. Big giant hole. And as I mentioned, the field is going to be heated. You could see that blue tubing kind of getting draped across. So I think they're constantly having to pump water out. And I know the water table is right there. I mean, they have to be very, very close to the water table. But here we got some big pieces of equipment digging. Kind of looks like they're either removing ice or just kind of removing snow, clearing things out for more pieces of equipment here. You can kind of see the big piles of dirt right there. So maybe they are starting to dig more holes, clearing all that snow. There's so much snow. I mean, these are massive pieces of equipment. I know the drone really makes things look a lot smaller. You can see someone standing right alongside that brick wall, stretching things out. But you can see he's kind of clearing things. Obviously, something must be going in right alongside that brick foundation. But the foundation is almost complete. I mean, there's just some finalized pieces that need to go in. See how awesome that looks right next to that stadium. But just looking at all of this, just how it all comes together. You can see in that far left corner where the foundation is, that's like the last pieces I believe they have to put in for the foundation. You're going to take a look in a little bit at, I don't know what it quite is, to be honest. I thought it was the tunnel maybe to get on the field for the players eventually. So they do have that poured as well. We're going to take a look in a second here. But look at all the cranes. 1, 2, 3, I think there's 4 or 5. Yeah, there's going to be some other ones coming into sight here in a second. But really, you have like 3 different layers of concrete getting poured. Just really, really amazing. You can kind of see some like footers there, I believe, or like those squares next to the equipment. I mean, those have to be part of the foundation too. I'm assuming more so for like the roof aspect or the overhangs that are going to be going in. But so many guys are working here. There's another crane in the corner of the screen. But you got 4x4s, you got bobcats, you have tractors. I mean, just the overall work that goes into this. And again, they have to clear the snow first. You get buried in snow, they got to clear the snow off all their equipment, off all the pieces that they're building with, and then begin all the work. But this is the tunnel here that I believe is going to be maybe not, or maybe the floor of the tunnel. Something important is definitely going in there. Maybe that's where they're going to keep the heating equipment for the heated grass. Kind of see the rebar there. They still have to finish pouring the concrete in between all those. Those are steel vertical pipes or beams going in. But this is just kind of a routine. It's an annual 360 pan with my drone, just kind of showing you the finalization of each stage of the stadium. And I will hope to, at the very end of the stadium build here, maybe put all of these together under one time lapse, and we can see the entire stadium being built from groundbreaking day until the day it is finished. But it's really starting to form. I'm really getting excited here. They're still working all the way through winter. I was definitely concerned what was going to happen with the snow. When I pulled in today, I was like, oh man, they still are working on this. This is incredible. But I truly appreciate all you guys. If you enjoy these videos, please comment down below. If you want to support me in making videos just like this, please consider hitting like, subscribe for future content. I'm going to be doing a lot more of this. I know a lot of people have requested to see more than just once a month. But let me know in the comments. Appreciate you, and go Bills.